pay, to pay. Alright. Fuck that, I ain't playing my shit right. Hey, YouTube, I do not own the rights to this, alright? This is my boy, Tupac. Alright? I do not own the rights. Let's get it.
Ooh, TK go crazy.
My boy Ritter just became an X Factor, boy. I'm too high, 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 I'm too high. Yeah, I was stuck up in the rain, had some problems, couldn't change. I was calling on my mama when a nigga was in pain. I did you dirty and it came back. But nigga, that's the tab at, bro. I don't know what the tab at. Yeah, nigga, that's the baby. Can you listen? Yeah, the diamond glisten. Young nigga from the south, and I'm on a mission. Ain't superstitious, got it on my side. And I'm lying if I ain't afraid to die. Gotta keep it on me, nigga. You don't know me, my brother, yeah. I never leave you lonely. Don't trust these nigga, cause these nigga be phony. God, he chose me to be the best I could be. Get us out the south, leave it on the streets. And I ain't fucking with you if you ain't on needs. Yeah. Look, if you ain't on needs. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Look. Y'all chuckles when a nigga face to face, but that nigga want me dead when he in his place. Most these niggas wanna lay you when you in first place, but ain't by your side when you in the race. Look, cool nigga on sight, but a killer by the night. I need bread, yeah. So I gotta tote the pipe, yeah, I gotta tote the pipe, Gang, gang, I'm too high, 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 I'm too high. Yeah, I got swagger, cute bitch at the flagger, fell in love, but she hit me with a dagger. Ooh wee, bitch from the hood, but ass was kinda bougie. Don't talk to me if you ain't giving up no coochie. If you ain't giving up no coochie, and I just need me a caroon, and I just need me a caroon, and I just need me a carucci, and she know I'm with that gang, 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 yeah. And I know you cannot, gang, gang, gang. That nigga be going crazy. Oh shit. listening to, Jilly? All right, all right. All right, my man, look. All right, it's good. It's good. How'd you after the game?
You saying all type of shit.
I don't want to lie with me.
They make on the fucking
You
show.
don't want shit to say to me. I don't.
You AJB.
I'm running from icy. Young nigga be the truth. You know I be the truth. Yeah, they know that switch back in the thing. Lie, since younger we was stuck and no debate about it. Say what you feel, feel what you say, you know me fake about it. Every move I make tryna get cake about it. I was raised in that place where they don't make it out. They been in that gym with my man, we done made it out of 10 toes, I watch stand and what you say about it. All about them bands, we don't play about it. Tie up them loose ends, ain't no way around it. Better dot your I's and cross your T's, nigga. Watch your surroundings, you tryna survive the streets, nigga. One day you in this day, you gonna start with big, nigga. Yeah, in my city it ain't sweet, nigga. Nah, from where it's every man for theyself. But I'ma hold my dogs up, my mans need my help. Never turn my back on who be there for me. And I got love for you if I know you care for me. They know not to play with me. Ain't talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They know not to play with me. Talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. Front of city, nigga. It ain't that pretty, nigga. 100 point, baby, get my side shitty, nigga. Yeah, we was taught to get them 100 times 50, nigga. Tell them get with me, nigga. I ain't nothing like these dudes, don't compare me to them. I'm out your best move doing shit they wouldn't dare be doing. I ain't settling, I'm trying to get the best out of life. This man, I gotta never end up let my stress out of night. Step in the booth and get the blessing of mine. Some women don't love you, they just possess the lie. Trust in that bitch, first they lay you, just switch on you, and fuck with every bitch, no. Live with no regrets, learn from your lessons. I'm trying to be my best and keep on earning blessings. Pray to the Lord, keep watching over me. And I'ma keep on going for how I'm supposed to be. They don't have to play with me. Talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They don't have to play with me. Ain't no money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be.
Let's get it.
From what we came from, in a different bag, but they thinking it's the same one. Maybe I'm too grown for the games you tryna play. I just want you to keep straight. Ready from the bottom, you don't know until you felt it. Had to return the love, I was stuck on being selfish. Mama raised a thug, it was no way she can help it. Funny but crazy, I never felt it. Family turned loyal, hoes telling lies. Homies falling apart, but you don't see me picking sides. All this pain to me. I swear they wasn't in the rain. All these new fans swear a lot of shit done changed in me. They just rapping, they ain't really who they claim to be. And I'm too grown for the games you tryna play. I'd rather be part of
the weather this time of year in the South, perfect fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
too snack out your Fago. You can tell me to a nigga that's a lame. Really came from nothing, them diamonds in my chain.
Streets really changed for me.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. All right, Charles Hill, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. You can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. It doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. But when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go, here we go. Hey, go steal. 6 guys, check 6 guys. Ready.
Ritter with it after the play fake. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. It was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Ritter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. But you look at this defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, Young. Throws right side, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showed a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Looking to throw, Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Young on third down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Straight ahead with Hubbard. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Going play action. Ritter. Throw left side complete. That's Lewis. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot.
Taking it right down Broadway. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick-6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick-6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
Please.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
DJ, close the door.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hello.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On play action, Young escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
It's Young off play action. They'll roll him out right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
This now a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Young. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Coup for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That throw by Young incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Damn.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game. Ritter has it knocked down. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
Right back to Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 3rd and 10. Now here's Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now he's loose again. He may go. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons are able to add on to their first-half lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Carolina. 52 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
19 yards that time for number 19.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Here's Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Young. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
I knew he was about to turn back in.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now Lewis selects to return it. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. inside the 20. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 62 yards. I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Ritter. Steps away to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Young. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone of the foul.
Good game, my G. I be beating this nigga ass every time. Shit crazy. Can I get 1 speed upgrade? It's crazy.